shout out to all the leaders in the city. Here are some Season 2 standouts.
A colossal crew with total wins north of 18,000. Shout out to Through the Storm, some sensational squads in that crew.
We are loving the Pro-Am lightning of Silent Storm with over 300 Pro-Am wins in.
At this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. AJ Mitchell.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. It's game 1 for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
Now here's Dort. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Here's Van Vliet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Count it.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Houston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for the Rockets, Thompson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Good on the second one.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Dort. Now Williams. Dort outside. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Lets the 3 fly. Durant pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Can't get it to drop. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. SGA surveying the D. From the stripe. Second chance effort, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for 1, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant. He said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Now, here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Dort, the pass to SGA. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. SGA against Durant. Now here's Van Vliet. 4-3. They get it again. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
The rebound goes to Şengün, and a double-double machine this guy is. The man from Turkey can really board it.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dort.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Now here's Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Here's Williams. No made baskets yet. Caruso outside. Got a piece of it. Şengün with a steal. Here's Durant. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Baseline jumper. Connects. The jumper drops.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Van Vliet with it. Shoots. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Williams against Durant. Williams misses.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Caruso against Van Vliet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Caruso. That one misses.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Smith finds Durant. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got his second basket.
How do you stop Durant on the drive? I mean, this guy is mobile, he's long, and he's got tremendous ball skill.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed inside.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And that one's good.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Inside. Here's Durant. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Durant's got 6 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Timeout call, Houston. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Williams. And Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Van Vliet.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Caruso, the shot's good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Misses off the left iron.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Caruso against Eason. Eason with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And there's Thompson on the assist from Eason. And it's 7 points for Amen Thompson.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Here's Joe. They get it back.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Finney Smith. Up again. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Knocked away. Now Thompson. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Caruso. Gets an open look and hits it.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And you brought up their rebounding. It was impossible to beat them on the boards. They were committed to that part of the game. Now here's Joe. No points yet. Pass to Caruso. Back to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
Right side Joe. Over Thompson. Thompson with some nice D. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Just 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Thompson left side. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
The Rockets shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. It's Thompson, high post. Give him 8 points now. Good D by Wallace. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins with it. Finney-Smith's there. Wiggins passes to Wallace.
Houston foul. Thompson. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adams up top. Shoots over Holmgren. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Thunder, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
23.
We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And Houston has possession. It's a 3-point game. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. The heady vet will now also guide the players unit in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. That free throw good from Van Vliet. You know, Fred Van Vliet is one of the most decorated, undrafted players in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he really has set himself apart in that regard. One of just 5 undrafted players to ever be named an All-Star. And he's a champion to boot. He was the first undrafted player to receive a max contract. Fred Van Vliet bet on himself and won big.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Durant, pass to Şengün. Over SGA. Şengün, no good. Thunder with a lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. He said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Şengün. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Williams up top, covered by Smith. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein banked it in off the glass. Hartenstein's got 7 points in the game.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. Oh, they get a hand on it. Easton with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Assisted by
Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. The Thunder have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. SGA against Van Vliet. Here's Dort. And it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. Clock at 6. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Easton. Tries again. Wallace misses.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
personal foul.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Durant inside. Watched by Wallace. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And both free throws good for Durant.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Now Well, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And they pick up 2. SGA's got 8.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position because once he does, he makes you pay.
Durant, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pulls it. Oh, denied by Durant.
So somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. Smith outside. The 3 is up. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder shooting pretty well at 45%. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Van Vliet misses. Van Vliet's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Şengün against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Just absolutely fooling the D with the pump fake. Williams is such a difficult guy to guard cleanly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
And Capella gets it to go.
Dropping an absolute dime, it's really Van Vliet's specialty. He loves sharing the sugar.
Pass to Wallace. Now Dort. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Driving inside. Oh, denied by Durant. Here's Williams.
This is the real strength of Capella's game. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
And he gets it back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Durant, the pass to Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
The first free throw is good.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Wallace. And that's good as he hits both shots.
So many are excited about Smith Jr.'s future. I think if he can add some muscle to that frame of his, he's going to be a real problem.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Fourth, the Thunder.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Outside, SGA. Back to Hartenstein. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Durant. He's got 10. KD gets a step. And Durant with the big finish.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Durant. And it's SGA missing. The Rockets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
SGA against Van Vliet. Up top, Wiggins. Still no points. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. He got a piece of it.
Sengun playing big. That's what we call protecting the rim, folks.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets.
First in steals, first in free throw shooting, and they were the best team in the league at taking care of the ball. First and fewest turnovers, and you know their team took great pride in that.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D. He's off on the first.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
So for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Joe comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Houston, Steven Adams checked in for Clint Capella. And Okogie is subbed in for Smith. And he sinks the second.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred VanVleet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Now here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. Dort. And Durant with the block. And he gets it back.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Making it look easy inside, Durant. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
Knocks it down from distance. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Wiggins from behind the arc. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Eason's checked in for Houston. And then Thompson comes in for Fred VanVleet. And here are the Thunder now, trailing by 4. Caruso finds Holmgren. Now Joe. 5 to shoot. Pass to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson outside. Here's Eason. Got it. Eason's got his first points in this one.
They're really working the paint now.
Thunder trail by 6. Pass to Joe. Wiggins outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City.
Houston foul.
Finney Smith checked in for Alperen Şengün.
14 foul. Substitution for the Rockets. Dorian Finney-Smith.
Wiggins outside. Holmgren outside. Jacks up a 3. And they'll get another chance.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Outside for Dort. Clock at 2. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Here's Thompson. And it's Adams missing. Thunder trail by 6. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
Oklahoma City ball.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the half. Here's Joe.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Kogi sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
The shot by Dort, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team. Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Adams, shot's good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Joe, the pass to Holmgren. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Eddie Smith passes to Okogie. 4 on the clock. And here's Thompson for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wiggins got 4 rebounds in the game. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 4 block shots, and 7 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles there last time out. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So the Rockets 5 now. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Durant in at small forward. Thompson in the post. Dort defending. 20 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Tries from 6 feet. No problem from Hartenstein as he finishes at the rim. Hartenstein's got 10 points.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Smith with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Thompson's shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Outside, SGA. Just 5 to shoot. For the tie.
Smith with a nice job on that defensive stand. His length, really an asset.
Pass to Durant. Deflects the pass. Over Williams. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 21.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Outside, Williams. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Williams against Durant. Van Vliet outside. Fires the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's SGA. They grab their own miss. And it's blocked.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Pass to Durant. Tipped away. Back to Van Vliet. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by SGA.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston.
Second team
on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
First free throw is good. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's both from the stripe. Houston calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Smith. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's Smith. Great D that time from Holmgren. For Oklahoma City, they've got 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. SGA's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. And here's Şengün. And here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Back to Smith. On the wing, Durant. A strong finish from KD inside. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. On the wing, Thompson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. And here's Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Williams misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
First one falls. So for the Rockets, Capella, he's checked in for Şengün, and Tari Eason subbed in for Durant. Both free throws good from Thompson. The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Pass to Wallace. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. SGA with a steal. Here's Wallace. Nice D from Thompson. The Rockets shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Van Vliet with it. Hartenstein covering. It's tipped. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith against Holmgren. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Here's Thompson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. That's 12 points for Amen Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Van Vliet outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Picking up his 4th foul really could change how he approaches things now.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Finney Smith's checked in for Houston. The Thunder have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. SGA against Van Vliet. Wallace outside. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Eason. Blocked! And he stays with it. Another shot. That one's good for 2. Eason's got his second bucket on the night. Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso, defended by Eason. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted. Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso with the bucket.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
They get the rebound. Capella, the pass to Eason. Hits the trifecta. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Eason against Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Pass to Caruso. Wiggins outside. Five on the clock. Back to Wallace. Here's Joe. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. Here's Eason. That one's wide left. Thunder trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
That one is off. Thompson with some nice D. To the inside. Van Vliet. Wallace pulls it in.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Wiggins looking around. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively.
Take a break.
They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Wallace. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Van Vliet finds Eason. Holmgren with the block. Here's the break. 19-footer. Thompson with some nice D.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Williams, following the score by Houston. Over Finney-Smith. Here's Holmgren. The focus from Holmgren there.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Adams checked in for Houston.
Second team foul. In for Houston, Stephen Adams.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 7 assists in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Caruso. Hits the three-pointer. Caruso's got 13 now. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Houston up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Alex Caruso is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Finney-Smith's there. Good D by Finney-Smith. KD won't be stopped.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. All right, the Rockets making a switch. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Houston leading by 4. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Blocked! They retain possession. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Şengün does a good job there of selling the fake. Puts the defender in a tough spot.
At the line for the Rockets, Alperen Şengün. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
He's off on the second.
Did enough to make it a 2-possession game. Every point counts, especially down the stretch.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Rockets ball.
Houston leading by 5. Now here's Durant to the paint. Here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Foul. Shooting for Houston, Thompson. At the line for 1.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Caruso with it.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Dort against Durant. Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, you're scratching your head, but how do you defend a guy like Durant? I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
2 shots.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. And both free throws good for Durant.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Hartenstein finds SGA. Outside, Williams. Off target with the 3.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his 5th foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. Took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Smith.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
14 foul. Shooting for Houston, Jabari Smith, Jr. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Smith.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
So he gets them both. Thunder trail by 12. SGA passes to Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Yeah, nice finish from Williams on the alley-oop. I mean, that takes some real athleticism.
Durant drives in. Watch out! It's KD!
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
Here's Durant. That one goes in.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Williams on the wing. Back to Caruso. And there's the slam dunk to finish it all.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Hartenstein. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein.
Thompson taking 2 shots.